Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. Today I will be sharing with you something very interesting and very different. Don't get scared, it's not a steampunk card. It won't be by the time I will finish with it. It's a very special card that I am making for our son's second birthday. And I will tell you a little story about all that. First of all, let me tell you, this is an A5 card blank, size card blank. I have Marigold on the bottom, and these papers are digital papers. Yes, they are steampunk digital papers, but I thought for the theme I'm going, and well, I'm going to tell you all about it in a second. It's absolutely perfect, and it will get covered. Anyway, so the story is our boy absolutely loves watching Paddington Bear, and he started with watching Paddington 1 and Paddington 2, and as if you've got grandkids or kids, then you would know that there was a Paddington in Peru movie, and it is available to watch on Netflix at the moment. So our boy loves Paddington in Peru, and in every single movie of those movies, he's got his favorite scenes. Okay, his favorite scenes. And well, I thought I'm gonna take one of the scenes from Paddington in Peru, and this is what you see over here. And I will make the scene as a card. Okay. I know it sounds crazy, but why not? And I have used Photoshop, and I print my digital papers because I love digital papers. I have loads of digital papers, and all my digital papers I print on matte photo paper, which is not cheap, I have to admit, but it's definitely worth it because you get all these beautiful colors, or whatever you print, a very good quality on matte photo paper. And this is Paddington. So yes, this was the scene, and I thought, why not to actually make a card and put his favorite scene in that card. I thought it would be quite a good idea, and he would love it. And obviously, you know, I do keep all the cards from family and friends for him, you know. And later on in life, he can have a browse through them and have a read. I think it's going to be very interesting. I keep them just in an ordinary box, you know, and yeah, nothing special. But I think box is going to have to get a little bit bigger with time, as time goes by. So yeah, and hopefully you are going to enjoy this video because this is a little bit different and maybe gives you an idea, definitely an idea, if somebody likes something in particular, then you absolutely can make that theme. And I'm gonna have to clean my Miri card slightly with, let me have a look, with a little chamois. Just, well, it's not that little, but it's a chamois, and it does clean Miri card really nicely if you have a little bit of glue residue. Not too much, obviously, but little bits This definitely. And I did have a dry run on this one, and you probably will see I do have some notches over here made with that are made with a pencil, to make sure that I do place bits in where they're supposed to go. So I'm just having my eraser now, and I am going to erase these two. Okay, because everything should be placed where it's supposed to be. And let me have a look if I'm in frame. Yes, I am. That's good. Okay, so this beautiful postmark type die, think you can find them. I have no idea, but my mom sent me a bunch of dies. She probably went into the garage sale or some car boot sale, I don't know. And I thought, oh wow, quite a few of them are really nice. So this was one of them which I have used. We have this beautiful postmark type thing, and ideally I would put this on a foam tape. However, I won't, because the composition I'm going for is something like that. And if I want to place this film strip on top, then it's going to be slightly off my card base. And because it has so many holes, I won't be able to lift it on a glue gel or foam tape or anything else. So that's why I decided I'm going to put this focal point with Putty Bear just on the glue. Yeah, because then I will be able to glue this bit. And this is a scene where Paddington Bear, they found a reel with Montgomery Clyde explorer when he was in Peru, and they were sitting and watching this little movie type thing, a record, and he kind of imagined that he was entering that world, and there were butterflies flying around. And yeah, so I think, well, listen, if you watched it, the Paddington in Peru, then you would know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then I would advise you to go and watch it, because it's amazing. It's amazing family movie, you know, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And this was the scene I am trying to recreate. So tell me if you have seen it. Tell me if I have done that scene a justice, because I think by the end of it, it's gonna come out really nice. I hope so anyway. So this little film strip, and these were these two dies. Again, I don't know, it doesn't say anything, but they're quite cool and perfect for the theme I'm going for. So now just to decide which way, either this way or this way. This way, okay. So yeah, something different. And I do like to, obviously years go by, and our son Jago, he is gonna have different well, he's gonna like different movies, different things as years go by. And I thought it would be really nice to capture things every year on his birthday cards, the things that he loves the most. So I thought that would be interesting and, you know, quite fun to maybe look back in years to come. So yeah, tell me what you think about it, because I quite like this idea. So this film strip is going over here. I have to be super careful because it is Miri card, and I don't want any fingerprints on it if I can help it. And I am using art glitter glue because it sticks instantly. Okay, card blank I made myself from just A4 size of white card. Okay, let me get the chamois again. And now I'm gonna go through with what else I have used. Let me just have a quick look and show you the close-up. This actually really, it does look really nice, and yeah, it sparks. I have happy birthday in here. Now for the bottom layer I have used Sentimentally Yours Tabriz blue cardstock. The happy birthday sentiment. These dies are from this set over here, Framed Sentiments collection, happy birthday. So you've got a base layer and your top layer. This is my happy birthday. Now this is the second birthday, so I went ahead and die cut number 2, which is Tim Holtz, Sizzix Tim Holtz. It doesn't say the name of it, but the number is, you can see, 665367, and these are really nice large numbers. So because I wanted to highlight number 2, that it's a second birthday, then I switched and I did put Marigold on the bottom and Tabriz blue on the top, so that it stands out. Then ND, because it's a second, ND came from this die set over here, again Sizzix Tim Holtz, and it is number 665924, this beautiful set over here. And what else have I used? And I've got 2 butterflies, and these butterflies are Tabriz blue on the bottom and ebony black on the top. Butterflies are from Tatsi butterfly set, Sentimentally Yours. Okay, so nothing too fancy, but let's see. Let's see what it's gonna look like by the end of it. So I want second somewhere here. These are so small. Okay, so we want happy. I'm going to put on the glue gel. So definitely happy goes on the glue gel. In between the openings. Need here, stay there please, and a little bit on here. And the great thing is we do live in Cornwall, the southwest of Cornwall, and I did read somewhere that when this movie came out, Paddington in Peru, they have made, I don't want to lie to you, but I think what I did read, it was, I think it was 16 benches with Paddington eating his marmalade sandwich. I'm sure it was something around 16. Anyway, one of those benches is at the Land's End, which is about 20 minutes drive from us. And our boy loves going in there and sitting with Paddington Bear on the bench, and he gives him his drink to make sure that he drinks as well with his marmalade sandwich. Oh, it's so sweet. And yeah, check it out. You might have one of those benches around your area, because as I said, I think it's about 16 of them, all scattered around the country, and also and also um, also Ireland, I believe. I believe they have those in Ireland as well, or maybe I don't know how many, but check it out. Yeah, so we end up going to Land's End to look at the Paddington and give him a drink with his marmalade sandwich. Well, about once a month, I'd say. Definitely we are over there. So yeah, and he absolutely loves it, and we just love seeing him being so happy and excited. It's little things in life, isn't it? So this is what made me think about making this card and coming up with this design. I don't think this happy looks a little bit so happy second birthday. These are tiny, so I'm gonna try to do it as careful as I can. Just was going to say maybe I don't need any glue gel on this, but I already started. Just have to be super duper careful. Okay, so N and D are not going to be lifted too much. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. And making sure, have to make sure everything is nice and straight. And this is the beauty with a glue gel, you still can move things around, but you have to be careful, obviously, because you don't want to lift something and from one end and put it on the other, because you're gonna have a glue glue residue under. But slightly you can definitely move things around. Okay, so far happy second birthday. And I have got two butterflies over here. Large one is gonna go on top, no, large one is gonna go on the bottom and small one is gonna go on the top. And I'm not going to put any gems or anything in the middle of the butterflies. So one butterfly is going to fly off from this side like so, and this little one from the top right corner of the frame right over here. And if you have seen this movie, please tell me if I have done it justice. You would know this particular scene I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, then what can I say? Well, if you have absolutely nothing to do, and then make sure you do watch Paddington and Peru movie. It's brilliant family movie. Yes, and tell me your thoughts on my birthday card for our son. I really love it. I have to say, I really love it, and it looks absolutely amazing. inside there is going to be an insert with a message. So I already done it. This is going to be on the inside, okay, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Maybe I inspired you for some future card makes, to make something a little bit different and more personalized to the person you make it for. And thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, bye.